Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. Today is the last episode of this League Starter daily build update journey that we had in the last couple of days, because content is clear. Uber Elder down, Shaper down, Uber Etziri, Atlas is clear, 159 of 159. We have a playtime of 2 days and 10 hours, means about 48 hours, 58 hours or something. So basically you can say I cleared all content here, besides the new stuff, these weird timeless eternal emblems, whatever, because this is what I'm going to do right after I record this video. And now I'm going to test more builds and stuff, and we're gonna do this one as well. But my main journey is always gear up a new character, get some currency, get your first 6 link, do Shaper, do Uber Elder, do all the Atlas clear, and then you're good, you know? This is my focus all the time, and this, I reached it in basically 4 days, because it is actually League Day 5 today. Tomorrow when you watch this video, it's Day 6, but this one is done today. Nevertheless, thing is, Day 1 is only 2 hours, right? League starts for me at 22 p.m. or at least 10 p.m. means Day 1 is actually only 2 hours. So you can basically say 4 days, 0 to hero basically, with a lot of luck, to be honest, because getting a 6 link disfavor, 4 Exile drops until now, just flat. Then a couple of 1 Exalts and 2 Exalts item that dropped throughout the mapping process. So I think this has been the fastest time I've done my league journey, basically. The best leagues that I have, or better said, I had. Cyclone is amazing. I love the skill since I played it in the first time, which was 3.0 Fall of Oriath when I started this game. And it's just amazing. I just love the league. I love the rework. Gotta say, it's overpowered. I mean, telling something is overpowered is always easy, you know. Winter Orb, Eternity Shroud Trickster, that is overpowered as well. Yeah, it definitely is. But for the amount of currency I invested into this build, which is kind of a lot, right? 6 link disfavor is super expensive. I don't know if one is on the market. 19 Exalts. It's hella expensive, I know that. Still, my rare items are shit, right? Carnage Heart, easygoing, that's not expensive. My boots, 70 life, 1 resistance, just movement speed, no enchants, no nothing. Yeah, it's simply amazing. And when you start gathering more currency and play builds like 30, 40, 50 Exalts, it's probably gonna get even more ridiculous. But before we're gonna start into discussing what's going to be next about the build and all that kind of stuff, let's check out daily highlight clips. Oh, the feeling is real. 20 Pantheon power upgrades at once. Ah, look at this. Even a challenge. I didn't even know there was a challenge. Feels good. What is this? Eh? What the fuck is this shit? Step on Earth. What the 1 chaos? And then makes it sound like a wow. Ugh. Hey, Val Cyclone is good, telling you, dude. Just activated Hope and Pray. Queen Sacrifice, the Wretched, Rusted Sword, just shit. 1 more map to go. Let's go. Bonus objective complete. Thank you very much. 159 of 159. Uber Elder, the last one missing. Sometimes before you just worry about a map, just get a carry. Elder. Oh shit. How did I fucking survive that? Holy moly, dude. Overleech is fine. Overleech is fine. Oh, nice. That's a nice monolith. I think this is the first time I can clear 100% of the monolith, dude. And now I'll wait, or what? Yes! Yes, I got the challenge, the achievement! In a single encounter, here you go. You just need to wait until it spawns in the boss room. Easy clap. Hey, no risk, no fun. Shit. Hey, almost. Almost. Oh no, RIP experience. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the clips. It was amazing. And holy hell, Uber Elder, which is I will show you as soon as I'm done with the video, with all the talking, blah blah blah, you know, the thing that mbX always talks about forever. I'm going to show you the full uncut Uber Elder kill. I want to mention something. This is important. Hemophilia gloves is gloves for mapping, right? The bleed explosion is not something you need for bossing, like Uber Elder and that kind of stuff. Because, yeah, wow. What's so insane about this? No life, no resistance, no nothing. Same as the Devoter's Devotion. It's just a mapping item. Movement speed, 20%, super insane. Attack speed, nice. But for bossing, I'd rather take any good rare helmet with maybe Delph fossils with the physical damage and so on. So I was just like, I will explain it before the video starts anyways again. I was just like super bored. I was like, hey, first Uber Elder of the league, let's just try it blindly with this kind of gear. And yeah, worked out better than expected. I didn't even have to change that. I'm not running any cast when damage taken setup or anything like that. There is one thing I want to talk about, and that's the infused channeling. I thought it's actually a bug in terms of, or at least a visual bug, right? So if we check our DPS, here infused channeling says once you have the infusion, you have 40% more damage and damage reduction, blah blah blah, but 40% more damage when you have infusion. Here is my infusion, 90,000 damage. Wait a second. Hey, wait. Hey, there is something weird. Wait a second. Supported skills deal more damage, gain infusion after some time of seconds. Okay, supported 10% more damage of types matching supported skill gems tags, blah blah blah, okay? So, 90,000, infusion is active, 90,000. Okay, so the 40% more damage is actually permanently applied. That's why it's slower when I unequip it. But actually you should get the infusion and you should get the 10% more damage as well with your Cyclone gems, right? We have support, channeling, duration, and here we have channeling and duration. So I should get actually 20% more damage. I'm not entirely sure how this infused channeling is working. Path of Building tells me it's the best gem you can have. I'll take it because it's damage upgrade and passive or defensive upgrade because you get less damage as well, right? But in terms of that, if I understand it correctly, you get that matches the support gems tags, which is channeling and duration, and we both have those on Cyclone, which means 20% more damage. So once I have the infusion, I should get 20% more damage. It's not the case. The question is, is it only a visual bug, or does it really not apply? Because other than that, I could just remove the infused channeling and get a better support because we're not getting the 20% extra more damage. Okay, that's enough said. It's questionable if this works or not, but we're gonna see. There's another change that I've done today. Remember yesterday I was running Blood and Sand, Flash and Stone with main support. I tried something different today. It was a pure bleeding Cycloner before. Now we have Bleed and Impale. Means I switched to some more Impale nodes over here. We have now here Impale, and we have the Impale nodes over here. And I also run now my Ancestral War Chief with Impale support. The links also changed. I switched away from damage and full life and melee fizz and got in the maim support and Pulverize. Pulverize is an AoE gem better set. We have more area damage and so on, so that's just for clearing. So if you want to go for really good single target DPS, you're gonna skip the Pulverize and get in like damage and full life if you're Slayer, or the melee fizz if you're Berserk or whatever, right? So even though I haven't switched my setup on Uber Elder, it was not even necessary, so I think it's just a matter of fact that you're just gonna go for pure quality of life. Means I want to have a huge Cyclone, I want to breathe through maps, just clear everything in like 1 minute, kill the boss without gem setup or gem switching, without weapon swap, without changing anything, you know? I want to play as I am for all content, whether I'm going Uber Lab, whether I'm going Uber Elder, if I'm going to speed farm and so on. So, what else do I have to talk about? Yeah, as I said before, Blood and Sand is something I was running before, and the Flesh and Stone. I removed those two. I'm now running the Pride, as usual, and now we run Blasphemy and Vulnerability. That means enemies get more like increased physical damage, chance to be maimed, also chance to bleed, and so on. So yeah, this is another thing that you can do. I'm still not 100% sure which is exactly better now. Is it the Blood, Sand, Flesh and Stone thing, or is it just this variation so we have one curse? In another hand, I'm having an Enlightened support level 2. Means I'm reserving a little bit less mana, but not too much. Imagine if you take an Enlightened level 4, and we have free up like until here, you can use a Dread Banner and the Blood and Sand stance. And this in all combination would definitely be better than skipping the vulnerability and just play like that. Another thing that you can do, if you have the currency, would be getting the vulnerability on hit on your gloves, you know? So you're gonna use your curse, which is insane, and then you still can run Pride and Flesh and Stone and Blood and Sand and War Banner, and I don't know what else you want to pick on this character, right? So, okay, enough talked. I think build didn't really change a lot besides the aura thing and the Impale now. Impale is insanely good. How Impale works is basically you're gonna hit the enemy. For every hit you're gonna do, it's gonna take a portion of that damage before it's going to be mitigated. That means before armor of the enemy is applied and all that kind of stuff. And once you reach 5 stacks, it shoots out, and then you're gonna start over again. So it's an insane damage boost in that case, right? And we're gonna reach like more than like 10 attacks per second. Let's see, with Blood Rage on, yeah. Okay, let's say 9 attacks per second, which is super insane. So if you actually, I think Don the Crown made a video about that. I have to research that again. If I find it, I'm gonna link it in the description below if you want to check this one out. He says that if you have 100% chance to impale, so we have an Impale support as well. Maybe I'm going to put this one in my disfavor setup. He says when you have 100% chance to impale, you're basically going to do 100% more damage. 100% more damage, insane. Wow, okay, so I think this is Jack. Now let's watch this beautiful Uber Elder video. And tomorrow, I'm not going to post a Path of Building link this time, because tomorrow I'm going to upload a build guide. So I'm really gonna talk about every gear that I took, the gem setups, the items that you could take if you cannot afford this one, you know. I want to talk about gems, bandits, like the usual build guides, what pantheons and so on. So I wait this for tomorrow. And now let's enjoy this beautiful, deathless Uber Elder kill and the drops we got. So thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, and see you tomorrow. For my defense, I have to say that I actually wanted to change the Devotos, because for Uber Elder, this is completely useless. I don't need the movement speed, I don't need the attack speed. Life would be better in this place. And I don't need the Hemophila gloves, because this is a mapping item for bleed explosions. Another item that I don't need. If I would just replace those two items with a nice life, we'd probably end up having like 6.3k or something. So, yeah. But I'm not a person that gives a fuck. We're just gonna go this one blindly. see how's it going.
Putrefy, rot, spoil, and fester.
Exile, do something!
Damage is insane.
From the void.
Just want to keep my movement going, cause the Elder Spikes hurt.
Into the abyss.
Fuck. First try, Deathless, Uber Elder, even with the Vodos with Hemophilia gloves. Holy shit, dude. And now, Val Cyclone. And the Watcher's Eye Jewel. And a Void Forge, and the Flash Ripper. Precision, Fury of Lightning, and Haste. Attack damage. Dude, what the fuck is this shit? Okay, what about the Void Forge? 55% increase to 1.4 Exalt, and this as a base. Maybe, I'm not sure. 50 Chaos. Yeah, that's it. Content clear. 159 of 159. Nothing else to add. Cyclone, good job, GGG. Nice game. Nice game.